everyone, and welcome back to today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you how I get a simple, easy, fluffy twist and curl with two products essentially. I'm going to be using the Paul Mitchell The Conditioner. It's a leave-in, and I just love the way it performs when I mix it with Eco Styler. For today's styling product, it's going to be the black castor and flaxseed oil. In the past, I've used the olive oil and the argan oil and the clear and the protein, and they all performed well when I mixed it with the conditioner. I'm going to be using this braid formula for my edges. And with that being said, you guys, let's jump into the video. So now that I have your attention, I want to share 5 tips that I think will help you achieve the best manipulated hairstyle. Tip number 1, wet or dry hair. You need to determine whether your hair is going to be wet or dry before you start your style. If your hair is wet, your end result would be more definition, possibly less frizz, more shrinkage, longevity. If your hair is dry before you start your style, you'll have less definition, possibly more frizz. Longevity may not be as long, but you'll have a longer look, a fluffier look, a lighter look to your hairstyle, kind of like a more effortless look. Depending on hairstyle, hair density, products you use, all those things will determine. But the main factor is your hair going to be wet or dry before you start your style? Tip number 2, detangle and moisturized hair. Try your hardest to make sure your hair is fully detangled. This is going to help prevent breakage, split ends, frizz, and the takedown in the end result will be a breeze. Tip number 3, even sections. Now, I'm not talking about evenly spaced parts, because most of the time when we're doing twist outs and things like that, we don't want to care too much about having perfect parts, because we want those parts to blend in and disappear at the end of the hair process. So what I'm talking about is even sections. So you grab a section of hair that you're going to twist, and you get ready to split it in 2 if we're doing a twist, or split it in 3s if we're going to do a braid. Try to make sure those sections are even so that you are not borrowing hair from another section. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know how you run out of hair on one side and you try to pick off a little piece from the other side and then you end up with a knot or a hot mess? Yeah, we don't want to do that. Tip number 4, try to braid your hair in the way you want it to fall. Now, I know this varies, because some of us who like deep side parts, we normally would just do our hair vertically, straight down, quads, all of that, and then do our deep part, flip it over to the side, and now we have a little bit of volume, a little bit of oomph, and we good to go. But if you're new to the game and you're not quite sure if you're a middle part or a side part or whatever the case may be, just try to braid your hair in the direction you want to go. If you know you want to bang, don't twist and braid your hair to the back, because that just makes absolutely no sense, and you're going to cause frizz. You're going to mess up your definition. It's not going to fall right. It's not going to lay right, and it's going to end up being an epic fail. Possibly, maybe not, but there's a chance. Tip number 5. Now, tip number 5 should be a breeze, because if we followed tip number 1, 2, and 3, the takedown should be a breeze. Okay, now this is also optional. You can put a little bit of oil of your choice in your hand and take your twist and braids down. This will help give you shine, kind of make your hands a little slippy, so that where our little hang skins, or if you got dry cuticles, is not snagging hairs. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure your nails is also kind of manicured, as far as like you don't have no splits or something that can snag your hair, which will also cause frizz. So that are my 5 tips to help you achieve your perfect manipulated hairstyle. Let me know down in the comments which ones you think you would try, or you currently are using, or you like. Let me know what you're doing. And let's continue with this video. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you liked. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.